Welcome back to the colony. My name is Pat Clear, and the march of civilization continues ever onwards here in Rimworld despite the day's best attempts at stopping that from happening. And I'd like to keep that trend going, please. But so far we've been successfully doing that, what with fighting off the infestations, the raids. And I think we need to expand the defenses out this way with the, more traps in the hallway of traps. Just to take care of any manhunting pats that show up. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. And if you want to catch up on the series, there's a playlist in the cards where you can do exactly that. Well, Blitz is off on an insulting spree. The foul straw was serious pain, and the target is Lucy. It's the season for lawn rot. Pepper has lawn rot now. And it looks like the guests enjoyed their stay in Davis' store at 79. Oh boy, another lawn rot for Blitz this time. And that's the bioregeneration research completed, so that's right. Well, looks like we successfully converted the prisoner, Lit. Recruit. And Zunon has officially become a guest. And that's the prosthetics research completed. Looks like the orbital syndicate are paying us another visit. Well, I think it's time to fix Lucy's magnum star to the brain that she took at, unfortunately. Let's see, heals off fresh wounds, blood loss, and one random infectious disease. Yep, I think the bioregeneration cycle is the correct one for Lucy. I am correct. Well, I guess I'll see her in 21 days. Well, looks like Jackson and one of the guests are in a bit of a social spat. I wonder why. Nancy flagrantly disrespected Jackson's honor. Okay. And Pepper goes off on a daze. The foul straw was tortured artist. I literally cannot help you with that one, Pepper. Well, looks like we have some cardopods dropping out of the sky, allegedly. Let's just see what's inside. 54 fried lanes. Bird lanes, to be specific. Well, I cannot make bionic replacements. So that's right. Well, let's just see who has gotten together. Sass and Schlitt. Okay. Looks like Jackson and Lucy's son is planning to visit, and well, two of them actually. One of them is a subset of Lucy though, and that's just a caravan. Well, looks like somebody had their proposal rejected, and it was Sass rejecting Schlitt. So yeah, In happier news, the long-range mineral scanner has been completed as far as research goes, and Schlitt immediately goes off on a tangent. Gee, I wonder why. The foul straw was, my proposal was rejected. Oh boy, infestation. Yeah, this is the part where I realize that I don't actually have any defenses inside the base. That probably needs to change. Alright. That poor guest is gonna be in for a rude surprise. Oh wait, I guess he got the memo. And I think it's time to recall all the bonds before they cause any issues. Alright, Spinosaurus, go rescue Milla. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain to rebuild. Oh well. I guess the builder bonds are gonna be up for the challenge at some point. Okay, speed buys. Stay in tiny rooms. There are currently bugs about. Alright, time to go save with the Spinosaurus. You know, I kind of put these Spinosaurus in that situation. And well, I think the Spinosaurus is downed. In fact, it is downed. That's tragic. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop beating up my entertainment systems. Because those are important for the colony morale. They're not targets for you, you stupid bugs. And I think that takes care of that. Are there any aid stats that I have to be worrying about? Doesn't look like it. So that's good. Actually tells me, there was a 8 set to take care of. Just one, though. Because I think I got the rest of them. Pepper is off on a sad wonder. The final straw was unsightly environment. And tells me, you got the unfortunate task of popping the last aid sack. Oh well. It is what it is. And we have a score of 69 and a gift. 33 gold. Jackson is off on a sad wonder. The final straw was intense pain. Well, looks like we have a loner who wants to join. And by loner, I mean wonder. That's that shooting, still level 7. Alright, let's just see what you're about. Xavier? Hybrid, body appearance, pretty delicate, and capable dumb labor and social. Intellectual 7, single passion. Plans 5, single passion. Construction 5, single passion. Melee 7, single passion. And shooting, 7, double passion. Okay. Besides, I needed somebody who can specialize in, cutting up stone chunks. Let's just say we have a ton of them to, go through. Well, Javier has decided to hide in the room. The final straw was body appearance squeamish. Really? Why? What a natural enhancement. Please point that one out to me. Or is it the hybrid? If you know what's going on with Javier, please let me know in the comments below. Blitz has decided to hide in the room. The final straw was serious pain. Well, looks like the ER bots has some malaria to deal with. Cosby, Schlett, Leeds, Javier, and Blitz all have malaria. In better news, we have finished up the research on the Princess League tasks, so that's great. Well, I did need somebody who's pretty good at, carving new homes into the mountainside, so please welcome Oily, best at mining, still level 12. Let's see, what else are you doing at? Okay, trigger happy, kind, early bird. Double passion in mining. Single passion in medical at a still level 5, and social is another single passion at level 9. Well, in recent news, we are now allied to the Orbital Syndicate, so that's great. Well, Lynx has officially joined the colony, so that's great that we have another hand on, hand. Well, looks like we have some machinoids to deal with. On the way down here, I believe. Well, I think this, machinoid cluster might be a motor issue to sort out. In fact, it is going to be a motor issue to sort out. In the meantime, lock everybody into Area 1. And of course, Lean goes off on a tantrum. Bioshelter pod is a target. Not the one Lucy is in, thankfully. Oh well, we can just replace it. Who cares? Right now that everybody has their motor orders, set force target. I'm gonna target the low shield if there is one. Yep, there's one. Hiding behind this pipe man. And I think it's just the EMP rounds that are going to fire out first. Alrighty then. Time for everybody else to open fire. Because I think that should help out quite a bit with the dealing with the shields. Yep. Surprisingly enough, that got the machinoids up and angry at us. So hold fire again. And the machinoids are just trying to walk face first into the hallway of traps for us. Alrighty then. We're going to do that again with the letting the EMP shells fire first. And now it's time for everybody else to open fire. Like so. Alright, so that got the Mad Glow shield. So that's great for us. In the meantime, go destroy the turrets. And of course, Cosby decides to go off on an insulting spree, and that's my cue to let the, colonists have a break from the siege. Ravenously Hungry was, the final straw for that insulting spree, and I think Jackson can have the privilege of dealing with the rest of the turrets by himself, because I think they're at that point. Or just one colonist is needed to deal with this mess. Let's hope I'm right. So far, survey says, yes, I believe. Of course, that can always change between now and then. Target that, unstable power cell. And of course, Cosby comes over. Well, Jackson is dealing with this hot mess. And I was correct. Well, Cosby and Leeds had a bit of a social spat. I wonder why. Cosby told Leeds the yacht. Pepper is off on a sad wonder. The final straw was unsightly environment. Well, looks like Jackson's dad is paying us a visit, who's also Lucy's father-in-law. And Javier goes off on a insulting spree. The final straw was body pure squeamish. And Javier and Gillette had a bit of a social spat. I wonder why. Javier called Gillette a snake. Okay. Well, looks like Cosby's son-in-law is paying us a visit. Milla, of course, is off on a corpse session now. The final straw was early bird at nighttime. Really? You pitched Kai? Oh well, it is what it is. Well, we have a storm 95 from that batch of visitors, and a gift. Green shell formal vest, normal quality, and dust wool sash, normal quality. Well, looks like Blitz and Diver got into a bit of a social spat over ideology. Well, I guess that's free medical XP for the colony doctors and melee XP for the people participating in the social spat. Well, we have a score of 100 out of that batch of visitors. And oh yeah, the Starflight bases have been researched successfully. Well, Lucy is finally free from the bioregeneration pod, so that's right. And by bioregeneration pod, I mean the biostructure pod. Lince's turn for a corpse session. The final straw was early bird at nighttime. Well, let's just see who in the visitors has a relationship with some of our colonists. And, looks like Jackson's son is paying us a visit. And of course, the vacuum crystal sleep test has been researched. All colonists report for active combat duty. We've got hostiles inbound and, oh my. 45, raiders. Oh well, at least it's just primitive weapons. And now that I've said that, I'm probably gonna lose a colony. And I think they're gonna be coming in here. And the Allosaurus is running off on a revenge spree. And I'm promptly put down. Okay, come on. Nice and easy now. Yeah. I don't think this raid is going very well for the, enemies. And that's how I like it. Anyways, the raiders got the memo that they're not welcome here. Let's see. Lucy has a, left thumb that's shredded due to mini grenades. Schlet, bruised mini grenades. Lava's nav. Has some crushed, to the left kidney because of mini grenades. I think I'm going to switch over to full, ULM shotguns at some point. And oh yes, let's send out the miners out to go grab the compacted machinery that drops from the heavens. Looks like Jackson's dad is paying us another visit. Well, looks like we have another raid incoming. Thankfully, it's one of those raids that will just sit around and wait for you to shout them from your base. So that's straight. Right, so I got 11 people who can fight and 8 mortars, so I guess that's 2 more mortars. And before I forget, lock everybody inside of Area 1 and pretend the outside world doesn't exist for right now. And of course, the guests decided to pit this time to leave with a score of 100. Okay, have fun navigating, outside. Well, they just left without, aggravating the raiders, so in the meantime, I think I'm gonna have the colonists all report to the mortars for their orders. That's it for Pepper because, she decided to go off on a sad wonder. Have fun, Pepper. Right now that the mortar orders are passed out, set for starter, we're gonna add with this group first. What's the scariest weapon here? Oh, hey, Doomsday Rocket Launcher. Take that out, please. I'm surprised that didn't add with the entire group. Right, that did. Nope, that's just happening, naturally. Right, Leans, you can go, off and do whatever. In the meantime, the colonists are gonna be waiting outside the, door for them. Behind the turrets. Never mind, I guess that batch of raiders got the memo that it's not too welcome here. Especially since they're trying to, you know, end the colony, to say the least. And looks like that batch of visitors didn't get to leave the map, safely. Somehow that's my fault. Schlett, what are you doing? My proposal was rejected by SAS. Okay. Absolutely not what this colony needed at this time. But hey, you want to know what we actually needed? For the raiders to leave out of their own violation. Okay. I guess it's time to let everybody out of Area 1. And of course we have some stragglers in the form of these animals that are now annoying at us. To no fault of my own. And are actively trying to offline my hollerbot. Well anyways, that takes care of that issue. Any more? Nope. On that note, I think this is a pretty good stopping point for this video, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and this playlist all over social media if you want to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And I will see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye.